everyone, and welcome to That Business Show 2.0, where business becomes show business. New episodes each weekday morning, 7 a.m. inside thatbusinessnetwork.com. We also stream them on our Facebook fan page. If you go to facebook.com/thatbusinessshow, you can watch them from your social media accounts as well. So today we talk with Sonali Balan. She is the Talent Acquisition Manager with AIA Direct, and you can learn more about this at aiadirectinc.com. And she's here today because they are hiring. And so if you're in the health or life insurance industry, or even if you're not in the industry, they can help get you in the industry and onto a successful career. So Sonali, welcome to the program today.
Hi Jamie, how are you?
I am doing great. So first off, tell us a little bit about AIA Direct.
Yes, so AIA Direct has been around since 2002. We use all the major carriers. That's kind of what makes us a little special. We deal with everybody. And what we do is we market to life insurance, health insurance, vision, dental. We do it all. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, are there incentives to pursuing a career there?
Yes, absolutely. A career with us is highly rewarding, and I feel as if it's much differently than going into another agency. We do daily bonuses, weekly bonuses, monthly bonuses. We do banquets throughout the year. We have a banquet next month, and we will be giving out $22,000 worth of bonuses to our employees, and mind you, we currently have 20 employees.
Wow.
So that's really nice. Another thing that's really nice is we do go on exotic vacations, and that's kind of at the end of the year when we do that, and I'll get into that more with you later, definitely.
Okay. Now, health insurance is not the only avenue. You also do life insurance. Talk to us a little just about the array of products you have.
Yes, so we do health insurance, which is nice. Like I said, we do all the carriers for health insurance, but we also do private market. So being an independent insurance agency, we are able to stretch the horizons for our customers. Life insurance, we work with Mutual of Omaha, one of the biggest carriers out there, which is really nice. We could also add on dental, vision, and on top of that, we can also do critical illness, hospitalization.
And you're currently in a hiring mode right now, looking for agents, people for the company. They don't even need to be licensed right now either?
Yes, currently we are open to having anybody on board that's motivated. We want you on board. You don't have to have your license, because we will assist you with obtaining that license, and we'll be with you every step of the way if you are interested in pursuing a career this route.
What is it about today that is, it's driving the demand for your company? Is it the company is in a growth mode? Is there just more demand on the marketplace these days?
Yes, absolutely. I am so excited. We are expanding. That is to be announced where. We have different locations in mind, and we're getting it going, and with the next 3 months or so, we are going to be full blast in so many areas. So that's where I come in, and that's where the expansion comes in.
What type of person would excel in the health insurances and in life insurances sales field? Is anybody just with general salesmanship good for fit for this?
We find that if you have a background in sales, that's wonderful. But if you have a background in customer service, a background in marketing, we have retired teachers on our team, we have retired military, we have a little bit of everybody. We have all ages. So if you just come in and you're a motivated individual, then we can get you going on the rest.
Now, what type of education then is involved once they come on board with AIA Direct?
Yes. So it is state mandated to have and obtain a 215 Florida life and health insurance license. So with that being said, we assist you and guide you, and we give you a generous discount on pursuing a Florida 215 life and health insurance. There's two options. One of the options we do have is you can go to school in Tampa. That will take 2 weekends in a row, and after that you go ahead and take your state test. You need only a 70% to pass your state test. Another option, if you do have the self-discipline, is doing online school. And online school, you can finish it in 4 days if you have your heart set on it.
Sounds like a real estate licensing. You take a couple weekends, you take a test, and you got the license, and you're out there selling health and life. And now the rewards can be quite substantial. Talk to us a little bit about what somebody's career can grow into at AIA Direct.
Yes. Well, we of course, we love people that want to come in and just become agents, but we are not the kind of, I guess I'd like to say, the owner, he's a visionary. And the way he sees things is things are always changing, so he stays within the change of what's going on in the industry. So with that being said, we promote and we have you grow from within. We never hire people from other areas or other brokers to come in and become a manager. We only promote, and you'll grow if you were already an agent, then we will help you and assist you to grow.
Now, once they're established sales professionals with an AIA Direct, leads are always a concern for anybody in the sales business. How does that work within your company?
Absolutely, good question too, because leads are a big part of the insurance agency and insurance agencies in general. A lot of people have to purchase their leads, not with AIA Direct. We actually purchase your leads for you, and they are exclusive leads. So these people that you're calling are expecting you to call, and they're happy that you're calling them, and that's how we build our relationship.
What are the lead sources? The company's doing online marketing, so you're continually getting leads coming into your pipeline, and then you have a management system to kind of talk and follow up. Talk to us about like just the management portals for the agents to use and work with clients.
Absolutely. So the owner has many websites on the web. People will go ahead and fill out a quote, and the difference between us filling out the quote and other agencies is that we own the website, so only one agent will be designated to calling that person. So 9 times out of 10 they do buy, and that's what's really nice. It's our websites, it's our marketing. We are very big on social media. We have a really good name locally. I can't tell you how many locals in Sarasota, in Bradenton, in Tampa purchase off of our agents and our agency just because we are local and we do have a very excellent reputation.
What type of ongoing training is offered at AIA Direct once they're hired and once they're established?
Yes, absolutely. We offer a very extensive training program. We do invest so much into each and every agent. And with that being said, we offer a paid training draw for 2 weeks to our agents, and that is very generous to get them on their feet, to get them going, to get them motivated. And for 2 weeks straight, they are just in the boardroom watching videos, reading our binders, working with every manager. Then they shadow the managers, they get on the phone. We don't believe that there's room for failure in this industry, so we do not let you fail, and that comes in with our turnover rate. We don't have a turnover ratio where we work. Everyone just wants to stay, and the reason I'm here is because we're expanding, not because people leave.
Why is now the time to get into insurance?
Now is definitely the time to get into insurance if you're looking where to find your niche in life. People are always going to want insurance. People are always going to want health insurance. Everyone's going to have to renew their health insurance policy at some point, and we all are going to need life insurance at some point. If we have kids, if we're getting older, it's definitely something to look into.
Now, you mentioned earlier an all-expense paid trip that your company goes on.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about this. How does that work?
Absolutely. We all just got back from Mexico, and it was phenomenal. It was so much fun. Of course, we did wear our AIA gear there and nerded out because we are just, we're proud employees, let's just say that.
Right.
So we wore our gear, we went out, we went to Mexico. It was all included, all paid for, and the way that works is if you're meeting your goal throughout the year, the owner will take as many people as they want to go on the trip. It's all paid for, all expenses. You do not drop a dime when you're there, and you can actually bring someone with you, whether it be your husband, whether it be your mother, whoever you'd like to bring.
Does it have anything to do with top producers versus other producers?
Well, it does have to do with top producers, but it is a standard number that we require throughout the year, so we do not cut off how many people are eligible to go.
And you're also involved in the community. Talk to us about the involvement.
Yes, absolutely. We love our community. We love Lakewood Ranch, we love Sarasota, we love Tampa, and we firmly believe in giving back. And we just ran a food drive, and we raised over $500 in food for All Faiths Food Bank, for the Children Against Hunger campaign this summer. So that was really nice. We always give blood if we can. We believe in just always giving back.
So earlier we talked about, the lead source, leads constantly coming in. Any cold calling then involved for your agents?
No, there is absolutely no cold calling involved. It's pretty nice. Our agents will make about 150 to 300 calls a day, and all those calls will involve no cold calling, and they will be their leads.
Is working from home an option?
Absolutely, and that's a very good question because working from home is something that a lot of people look forward to. People want to spend time with their families. Absolutely, we do give you that option to work from us and work from home. All that we ask is that you come into the office and you kill it for a year and do well, and after a year, once you're fully trained, you can absolutely work from home, and we'll help you every step of the way from doing that as well, and you still can go on the trip and still earn your bonuses.
All right, so how do people get involved then with the next step here if they'd like to apply for a position, and what is your office line?
Yes, so if someone wants to apply for the position, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm looking for motivated individuals. That's all it takes. A high school GED and just someone that's a people person. That's what we like. And if you would like, you can go onto my email. That's at s.balan@aiadirectinc.com, or go onto our website and you can apply from there, and I will reach out to you through there. So those are good reasons to get involved. Once the interviewing process goes well, if the position is offered, we help you every step of the way from getting into school.
All right, again, s.balan@aiadirectinc.com, and Balan spelled B-A-L-A-N, and then the website aiadirectinc.com. So definitely exciting times happening in the insurance business. Always good to hear about companies hiring, and sales for people that aren't working a 9-to-5 job is the way to make money. Any type of sales business, health and life insurance, real estate, which is what I do, you can make some money in it. So if you're looking for a career change, reach out to Sonali Balan, Talent Acquisition Manager with AIA Direct. AIA Direct, INC.com for more information. So Sonali, great job. Thank you so much for being on the program today.
Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you.
And again, learn more about the program at thatbusinessnetwork.com, where we air new episodes each weekday morning at 7 a.m. And also, please connect with us all across social media. You'll find us at facebook.com/thatbusinessshow, and also on Twitter at @thatbizshow. You've been listening to That Business Show 2.0 with your host, Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Hi, welcome to Yeager's. We just want to take a minute and show you what we're all about. At Yeager's, our primary business is hardwood flooring, although we are remodelers for kitchen, bath, and general construction. We operate a fleet of shop-at-home vans that have all the flooring type products: hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, tiles, stone, what have you. So we're able to come out first with products in our vehicles and take a look at the setting, how the colors will work, and then to be able to come up with some options and ideas for you. If that's not good enough, we have a large distribution center that we inventory product and have a nice display area.
Hi, Jackie Skelton from JR World Travel here. If you travel, you need a licensed professional travel consultant, not a computer. Your licensed professional consultant can get you more for your time and your money. Value for your money and experience, not marketing salesmanship. When you're sick, you call the doctor. When you need legal advice, you call an attorney. So the next time you want to go on any type of travel, call your licensed professional travel consultant who actually represents you. We specialise in group travel, family reunions, weddings, to escorting large groups or making special arrangements for the disabled. Please call 844-249-0190. We are a full-service travel consultancy offering worldwide concierge service. Air, land, sea, rivers, resorts, locally, nationally and internationally. Remember that number, 844-249-0190.
And welcome to That Business Show 2.0 with your host, Jamie Maloney, where business becomes a show business. On this segment, I want to show people how to schedule time onto the program. We've got an amazing scheduler, and I'm very impressed with the functionality and the usability of this feature. So I want to take people through this feature and how to use it. So simply by going to thatbusinessnetwork.com, or if you're on the site already, there's a tab that says Interview Me. You click on that, and what that does is that opens up our scheduling system. Now, right here, all shows are pre-recorded at our location, which is at 9918 State Road 52 in Hudson. Guests who appear can appear in person. They most often connect via Zoom through the video conferencing feature. That is, again, very much like Skype, utilizing a webcam. We find it to be much more stable, which is why we prefer Zoom over Skype. You don't need any special programs installed to use Zoom as a guest on the program. The way that works is simply before the show begins, we send you an email to you. You click on the email, it installs a plug-in or something. Connects to your webcam, it connects to your microphone, and then you pop up on the screen here in the studio. So Zoom, which I was talking about in a prior segment, a very nice functional using video conferencing tool that people can use, and you can take advantage of that also underneath the resources tab on thatbusinessnetwork.com. For people that don't have a webcam, you can also connect with us via a landline or a phone. Most people I know have a cell phone, but we do recommend a landline. It improves the quality of the audio, but you are welcome to connect with us via phone. So whether you're in person, if you're local, or want to make the drive to Hudson with Zoom via a webcam, or with a phone, you can come onto the program. Guests record two 12-minute segments with a short break between those. They are then pieced together with our intros, outros, and our ads, and then they air on the business show the following week at either 7 a.m. or 7:30 Eastern Standard Time at the homepage of thatbusinessnetwork.com. And people know about the player out there on the center of the page. Just be sure to hit play, and that's when those episodes air. At the end of the week, they are then posted on iTunes and on YouTube, as well as many other podcasting platforms, including SoundCloud. So guests need to allot 30 minutes of time per session for the guest, and then you'll be all done. So two 12-minute segments and 30 minutes of time set aside is all that you need. The fee for appearing on the program is $99. The fee here adds to our ability to provide video in this show. This is not a typical podcast providing audio only. We do utilize video. So the $99 fee aids in the video production. And for people that are not familiar with paying to be on a podcast, I always explain to them that that you're getting a video marketing piece that a cost that is far less than what a videographer or a video company would charge you for. If you wanted to make a 30-minute video centered on your business where you're being interviewed, or the focal point of the video, you're going to pay a lot more than $99, especially for high definition quality video. And so that's how you look at it for the people that are coming on the program and wanting to know why they got to pay. It's because of the video feature that we utilize. And what we do then at the end of the week, you get a video that looks like this right here, and it has an intro added to it. It looks like that. And I'm leaving the sound down right now, and then it goes into the guests and the interview. It's all edited down to just their appearance. There's myself there at the table talking to the guests. This was Damian Lupo, who's talking about alternative investments and how to manage your money. The ads are put in, and then at the end, the outro, as we call it in the business, which leads into the exit video. And so it's a nice professionally produced video that you can use over and over again. And so for $99, you're not going to find a product like this anywhere. So if the $99 fee bothers you because you're paying to be on a podcast, or you're paying for media, some people will say, you don't want to look at it that way. If I was just doing an audio only podcast, I wouldn't charge people. I charge people so that we can use video and give our guests and also the listeners and the viewers out there a higher quality product. And so that is the purpose of the $99 fee there. All the guests also get a show card, which looks like the one that you saw right here next to the video on the program as well. If you scroll down here, you'll see benefits of being interviewed on that business show. We get anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 listeners and viewers across the life of the video and the audio. And then at the end of the week, we post the programs up to iTunes and YouTube. The show card that you get for social media marketing up there, that thing is like gold. You put that on Facebook or Twitter or you're on LinkedIn, people notice that, and you can get tremendous traction just from that show card alone. So take advantage of that. Again, high definition video provided, and it's a very fun experience after it's all said and done. Now, to actually schedule on the program, coming back up here, you would then click on the, if you have a coupon that I've given you, then you can put that in there and apply the code. Tampa Bay business owner members, for instance, do not pay to be on the program. It's part of the membership. They can use code TBBO. And then by doing that, it applies and it knocks out the fee. As you can see, that goes to zero. But if you're not a TBBO member, that's not going to work. Or if you can still schedule, but I won't grant the schedule since you're not a TBBO member. So there, let's go ahead and reset this to take people through here. Come back over to here. All right, $99 for 30 minutes on that business show. Select your time zone right there, set time zone. That brings up a calendar. We record the shows on Thursdays. So on the calendar, each of the Thursdays is going to have a bold date or a bolded character. So by clicking on any of these dates, the available times will then open up. If the time is filled, then this will disappear. Click on the time that you want. Always select continue. Nobody's going to be selecting recurring unless I give them that specific guidance. Click on continue, and it brings you over here to an intake form. Fill out your information. And this is another thing that I like so much about the Acuity scheduling software program is it allows so much user functionality with the intake forms. Here, how would you like to appear? This is where you tell me if you're coming on via Zoom, in person, or phone. What is your company name? What job title would you like on your show card? What phone number would you like on your card? What website would you like on your card? What email would you like on the show card? As you can see, it automates all of this so where I don't have to have conversations and emails back and forth with the guests. And so this scheduler right here is tremendous for anybody that uses scheduling, which is 95% of all businesses out there use some type of scheduling system. I wouldn't say 95%, but a lot of businesses use some type of scheduling system for their businesses. And then at the bottom, you can upload your company logo. And then you can upload your high resolution photo. If you don't have those currently available, I just advise you to email them to me within 48 hours. Click on Pay Now. And this is the functionality that I like so much. I was using Calendly for the scheduling process, but Calendly wasn't set up to take a payment system. And so given that you have a merchant account, or if you want to use Stripe, you can then be directed over here to the payments page and you can pay. And then what that does is that sends me an email with an appointment link, and then I save that into my Outlook calendar, and it goes up here on my back-end page for Acuity scheduling. And so that right there under the Interview Me tab is a tremendous resource and something that I highly recommend people utilize for their own businesses as well. So again, very simple to do. Now also, you can see on the home page of the site, when you come over here, you also see schedule appearance. That's another great feature of Acuity scheduling, is when you click on this, it brings it up for you right there within the page that you have that code embedded upon. And I can then either redeem a coupon or take myself through the time zones here and go through the scheduling right here. And you can embed that code onto other pages. For instance, over here on my resources page, under past shows, you'll see at the top, I've got it there again. So it's constantly staring people in the face who may or may not be curious about coming on the program, but at least I am pitching them, virtually at multiple pages on the program. So again, the schedule appearance on the program, simply go over here to Interview Me, and down at the bottom, you can read, the reminders of how the show works. Set your time down here at the bottom, and it'll adjust for if you're in a different time zone. So if you are, out there in California, for instance, your time zone will be adjusted. So as you can see here, this kicks back 3 hours behind. So if I go to a site here or a time here, as you can see, 5 a.m. Is what it shows for yourself, but I don't start at 5 a.m. I start over here at 8 a.m. So it makes the adjustments for you with regard to the time zone in your respective area. And down at the bottom, a copy of what you get post-production, the show cards, and the video listenerships down there at the bottom. So great resource. Highly recommend Acuity Scheduling. If you'd like a link for this, over here under our resources tab, if you click on use our scheduler right there, this will take you over here to the website where you can even see it's been recommended by That Business Show as the 2017 software of choice. So I interviewed the CEO on the program, Gavin Zuklinski, a few weeks ago as of airing of this program, and talked to him about this. So there's even an episode called Automate, Delegate, and Eliminate with Acuity Scheduling that you could research and look more about how the founder developed the program. So I'm highly recommending Acuity Scheduling for use with your website or for use with your business. So again, that's how you schedule an appearance on the program, thatbusinessnetwork.com. Click on Interview Me and then walk through the steps. $99 fee, which is again waived for TBBO members. So again, thatbusinessnetwork.com. And also please share out the different pages on the site, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, and the Google pages easily available on all of the pages, including the Interview Me page. Help spread the word and help spread the appearance on the program when you come on through the social media tools that we give for you here on the program. So you're listening to That Business Show 2.0 with your host, Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Hi, welcome to Yeager's. We just want to take a minute and show you what we're all about. At Yeager's, our primary business is hardwood flooring, although we are remodelers for kitchen, bath, and general construction. We operate a fleet of shop-at-home vans that have all the flooring type products, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, tiles, stone, what have you. So we're able to come out first with products in our vehicles and take a look at the setting, how the colors will work, and then to be able to come up with some options and ideas for you. If that's not good enough, we have a large distribution center that we inventory product and have a nice display area.
Hi, Jackie Skelton from JR World Travel here. If you travel, you need a licensed professional travel consultant, not a computer. Your licensed professional consultant can get you more for your time and your money. Value for your money and experience, not marketing salesmanship. When you're sick, you call the doctor. When you need legal advice, you call an attorney. So the next time you want to go on any type of travel, call your licensed professional travel consultant who actually represents you. We specialise in group travel, family reunions, weddings, to escorting large groups or making special arrangements for the disabled. Please call 844-249-0190. We are a full-service travel consultancy offering worldwide concierge service. Air, land, sea, rivers, resorts, locally, nationally and internationally. Remember that number, 844-249-0190.
Hey everyone, Jamie Maloney here, host of the all-new That Business Show 2.0, where business becomes a show business. If you find us on a program for the first time or on iTunes or on YouTube and you'd like to come onto the program, visit tbsinterview.com, and we air new episodes each weekday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at thatbusinessnetwork.com. Over 1,500 entrepreneurial interviews going back over 3 years, and so a lot of good content centered for the business professional here on That Business Show 2.0. My guest today is Zachary Sens-Kamler. He is the founder and CEO of Monocle, and you can learn more about this throughout the discussion at monocle.com, and that is spelled MONIKL. And so I'll let Zachary go and fill us in on what this is and how it's going to help recent graduates prepare for looking for jobs around the Tampa Bay area.
Awesome, thank you. So what is Monocle? Best way to think of it is really a dating website for jobs. So instead of going on a job board like Monster, Career Builder, and you have to endlessly search through postings or put up your resume and hope it gets found, with Monocle, you simply make a profile, you answer a few questions, and then we have an algorithm that actually matches you to positions on our platform. And it matches you based on your personality, your workplace preferences, and your skills. So it's very different than a conventional job board where it's mainly keyword searching. So like you asked, how does it help recent graduates and job seekers? It really helps them get a job faster and more efficient, but also one that they actually like as well.
Very cool. Now, you're a recent graduate from the University of South Florida. I myself am a graduate of USF, Go Bulls, of course. Now, how did this come along? Were you a student of entrepreneurship and business, and this was a project that you did, or is this something that you've just been building on the side? How did this come about?
I'll tell you a little bit about my background first, because that's a good lead-in for that. So both of my parents are in the staffing industry. My dad owns his own staffing agency, and my mom owns a recruitment advertising business. So I've basically been involved in this industry since I was 2 years old, and I learned about it at the dinner table. And I also worked for a few staffing agencies over the years and during college. So it wasn't a project in school or anything like that. What happened was I was talking with my business partner, Ken, basically about hiring issues and how it's so much of a struggle to find the right candidates with a staffing agency or with a job board. And we were also talking about the concept of dating websites as well. So we decided to look into a bit further how to apply dating site concepts to staffing. And then roughly a year later, we're here. We just launched in January, and we've been growing our user base.
Well, I like the concept, and I'm here sitting here thinking, what out there is like this? And it's been a while since I've had to search for a job, fortunately for me. But I remember back in the day, Monster and some of the other sites. I think LinkedIn is kind of becoming also a search engine of sorts for people searching for jobs. But the concept of using the technology that dating sites use to pair people, and you're using that in the job placement category.
Exactly.
I think that's ingenious. I mean, that's a great idea. You're saying no other sites are really utilizing that type of approach?
No, the majority of websites, like you said, they're really the typical job board model where your main way to narrow down your search is keywords. We decided to build a more intelligent, is the way I would say it, platform where it actually does most of the work for you, not only in matching your skills together, but also in matching your personality to the workplace culture, so you'll like where you work.
Now, how do you get, I guess, the profiles for the different employers? Obviously, you can't just put an employer's information in there. You got to get to know the culture then. So, talking about onboarding an employer, for instance.
So, basically, we're a double-sided platform, just like an actual dating website. With a dating website, you've got men and women, obviously. So with us, you have employers and job seekers. So we go after employers, and basically once they sign up, they do a very similar survey and answer the questions, as well as make a profile. And then we match them. We match between the candidates and employers on our own platform.
So it's like on a dating site, you have an intake form that you answer all the questions that forms the basis of your personality and your profile. So an employer and the job seekers are going to do the same. What's the time frame then for an employer and a job seeker for the intake process, for the filling out the forms?
Yeah. So an employer, It takes around anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes. It really depends on how detailed they want to get with it. Obviously, the more detailed, the better they're going to see results. And for a job seeker, it's about 5 to 10 minute process.
Wow, incredible. Now, how do the fees work? Is it one-sided? Is it both-sided? How does
it is
monetization work?
one-sided. So we are a fully success-based model. And what that means is we only charge companies. It's completely free for job seekers. And companies, they pay a success-based fee when they hire someone through our platform. So we have three options. Option A is a success fee that is based on like a direct hire from a staffing agency. So that instead of a staffing agency charging anywhere between 18 and 60% of the first year's salary, we charge 7.5%. So we're significantly cheaper. And we also have full temp, contract, and payroll capabilities as well for other options.
Incredible. Now, right now, this is in Tampa Bay. What's I imagine you have plans to move this into other markets. How are you expanding or plan to expand this product in the marketplace?
Right now, we're like you just said, we're focused in Tampa Bay. Right now, we currently have around 1,000 users and growing. We're aiming to be at around 10,000 by the end of the year. And once we're at that number, we plan on expanding to a second city and then so on and so forth.
Wow. Now, have you been to, are you bringing on investors for this? Is this something that you're looking to keep, self-funded, or do you have investment involved? How? Because this is something, I mean, technology is all the rave right now. I could see investors getting, beating on your door for something like this.
We are actually, that's one of the things that we're going to in about a month or so. We're going to a tech conference called Emerge in Miami. And it's a very exciting opportunity for us. There's going to be around 20,000 people there. And we also are going to be not only showcased there, but we're going to be entered into a pitch competition. And we have the chance to win $100,000 from that as a grant. But as far as investors, we're not actively looking for investments right this moment, but in about a year, we're going to be actively seeking investment. Very
cool. Now, you talked about how the research and technology that drives dating websites is the same technology that's driving the matchmaking process here in between an employer and an employee. How did you find that technology, or how did you go out there and get that information and incorporate it into your site? Did you have to do your own research to put this into your program?
Yeah, so we've had to do a lot of our own research and also a lot of our own development. We have a team of 4 developers right now, and we basically just built everything from the ground up. It took quite a long time actually it took around 8 months to build everything. And it is a massive platform, but it works extremely well.
Wow, no, I'm excited about it. I think this is a great idea. I'm surprised that this technology had not been thought of before. It seems like a pretty simple concept to apply the same rules of a dating site to an employment site and the matchmaking process. Now, how many different you said you had about 1,000 users? Are they equally between employers and employees, or is it lopsided right now?
Yeah, right now we have more job seekers than employers, but we do have around 10 employers, and the number is growing. And we've added around 5 of those 10 in the last month or so. So
how can we help you reach employers and get this message out? And is it as simple as just going to the website and filling out an intake form? But obviously, I bet you they would have lots of questions. So help me get this in front of employers to buy into this.
Yeah, so if employers go to the website, we have a tab specifically for employers, and they could read all about what information we have that applies to them. But they can always give me a call. My number is 813-358-8534, or shoot us an email, and we're very responsive.
All right.
And if they don't need to do that, then they actually can just sign up, and it's really just a 15-minute process.
Very cool. And so what's your market penetration strategy? Are you going after the big employers first, and then the smaller operations, or are you just focusing on major industry right now?
Right now we're focusing on 2 different industries. We're really focusing on healthcare and IT in the Tampa Bay area. And we're going after usually mid-sized firms in those sectors.
Very cool. Currently talking to Zachary Sens-Kamler. He is the founder and CEO of Monocle, the ultimate career matchmaker, which pairs job candidates up with job seekers, utilizing the same techniques and the same algorithms, basically, as a dating site to pair the man and the woman up to have a successful relationship. So learn more about this at monocle.com. That's spelled MONIKL.com, MONIKL.com. Zachary, how big's your team right now then? It's just you and a couple people?
Right now, we actually have a team of 10.
10, okay, so you've grown it up pretty good. But, where's this going to be at in like 5 years? Talk to me about your aspirations.
Well, I mean, obviously what we would like is to be a national company in 5 years. It really depends on the next 6 months or so, how quickly we get to the 10,000 user mark. And once we get to our second city, it's going to be a lot easier than the first one is, just because of the network effect. Very cool. And a lot of entrepreneurship and a lot of innovation going on here in Tampa. We've talked with a lot of emerging entrepreneurs, and many of you all know that I also have an organization of business owners and very involved in entrepreneurism in the area. And it's always exciting to hear about innovation that is developing and arising out of Tampa Bay. So Zachary, just another example of that growth that we are experiencing here in Tampa Bay. So if you're listening to us from outside of the area, which many of you are, Tampa Bay, the hub of entrepreneurship. So if you got a great idea, we'd love you to move to the community. And I sell real estate, so I can help you move into the area as well. So now I got to take a break, but coming back from the break, you were selected to join the Tampa Bay Wave. I want to fill people in on that and the process that you went through to get involved with the Tampa Bay Wave, another resource for entrepreneurs and inventors here in the community. So you're listening to That Business Show 2.0. I'm your host, Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.
Hi, welcome to Yeager's. We just want to take a minute and show you what we're all about. At Yeager's, our primary business is hardwood flooring, although we are remodelers for kitchen, bath, and general construction. We operate a fleet of shop-at-home vans that have all the flooring-type products, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, tiles, stone, what have you. So we're able to come out first with products in our vehicles and take a look at the setting, how the colors will work, and then to be able to come up with some options and ideas for you. If that's not good enough, we have a large distribution center that we inventory product and have a nice display area.
Hi, Jackie Skelton from JR World Travel here. If you travel, you need a licensed professional travel consultant, not a computer. Your licensed professional consultant can get you more for your time and your money. Value for your money and experience, not marketing salesmanship. When you're sick, you call the doctor. When you need legal advice, you call an attorney. So the next time you want to go on any type of travel, call your licensed professional travel consultant who actually represents you. We specialise in group travel, family reunions, weddings, to escorting large groups or making special arrangements for the disabled. Please call 844-249-0190. We are a full-service travel consultancy offering worldwide concierge service. Air, land, sea, rivers, resorts, locally, nationally and internationally. Remember that number, 844-249-0190.
Welcome back to That Business Show 2.0 with your host, Jamie Maloney, where business becomes the show business. Today I'm talking with Zachary Sens-Kambler. He is the founder and CEO of Monocle, the ultimate career matchmaker. So if you're looking for a job in the Tampa Bay community right now, visit monocle.com. That's MONIKL. And if you're listening to this program at a future date, hopefully by then it's an established national company. You can search for a job anywhere across the United States. So Zach, I lead into that last segment there. We were talking about the Tampa Bay Wed. For people that aren't familiar with this resource, talk to us about this and how you got involved.
So, yeah, the Tampa Bay Wave is fantastic. For those that don't know, it's an accelerator program and a co-working space. So their accelerator program is kind of like Y Combinator or 500 Startups, except they are only focused on companies and Tampa Bay. So the benefits of joining, basically they give you a place to work, which is great for a startup like us. But they also give you access to their entire network of not only other entrepreneurs, they give you access to their network of mentors, investors, and it's really just very helpful. It keeps you not only accountable, because we have weekly meetings, but it also gives you a lot of support that most startups lack.
Yeah, you're probably friends with Alfred Goldberg. I know who's involved in the organization, and I've interviewed people from from Tampa Bay Wave on the program a number of times through the years. A great business incubator centered around tech. It's got to be a tech business though to be involved,
really
correct?
Yeah, it's pretty centered around the tech business, and we actually got in, there were 80 people that applied to this class of startups, and only 10 were chosen. So we were one of the 10 chosen.
Wow, incredible. A lot of great innovation going on in the area there as I was leading into that break and everything. Talk to us about what you were seeing with your peers around Tampa Bay with regard to entrepreneurship.
It's really a growing community of entrepreneurs here. And we've got Startup Week, Startup Weekend, which are both fantastic. We have the Wave Accelerator here. You're starting to see a growing just number of startups in Tampa Bay, which is really good to see because it creates a good community of basically your peers who understand what you're going through. Right, and
Danny McDonald, another friend of mine that had been on the program, they were an award recipient this year for the last year's That Business Show Awards dinner for Nonprofit of the Year. I believe that was the category that they won. To do a lot of different awards there, but I believe that was the one that Danny and the Wave happened to pick up. Now I see you received a grant from Microsoft. Share us a little bit about this.
Yeah, we got it's called Microsoft BizSpark. So basically what it is free web hosting for a certain amount of time. We got it around 2 months ago, and it's definitely been helpful for us because we've been able to increase our hosting resources significantly, which has increased our like the loading times on the site and the capability of how fast it actually matches people together. Yeah, I mean, it's really a great program that Microsoft is doing. They only choose a limited number of companies each year to receive it.
All right, so you've been selected for that in the Tampa Bay Wave. You mentioned the Emerge Americas. A lot of great resource here for budding entrepreneurs. Now, as you've been developing this product, what are some tips that you give to people that are starting a tech company such as this? Anything that you've done in the last couple of years during the development that you wish you had done or wish you had not done? What can you share with us along those lines?
Well, a few different things. If it's going to be a tech startup and you don't know anything about technology, you're going to need a partner that really does, because they've got to complement your weaknesses. But when you're choosing a partner, it's best if you know them beforehand. But if that's not a possibility, check references, really check references, because there's a lot of developers out there who are fantastic, and there's a lot that can sell themselves off as being fantastic when they're not. But beyond that, really, it's good to be a jack of all trades. So just learn anything that you possibly can that has to do with startups. There's a really good YouTube series by Y Combinator and the Stanford University. It's called Startup Lecture Series, and it's got 20 videos. That one is really a good watch. And then there's a whole lot of other resources out there in the Tampa Bay area and beyond that you could just check out for free.
So when you started to develop Monocle, did you sit down yourself and start to try to program it and then build it out yourself? And then you went to hire a developer, or did you get that person on the team immediately?
No, I'm not a developer. My partner Kenton, who is the CTO, actually is. He's actually sitting over here with me. But yeah, I mean, I had actually known him from a mutual friend of ours, and his background is in web development. He has over 10 years experience in managing other developers as well. So he's a perfect fit for us.
Now you'll be at Emerge Americas next month. How many different people are going to be competing in that? And if you win, what would you expect that will do for your company?
There's 125 companies competing, and that's broken into 3 categories. There's around 30 other companies in our category. And we're competing in the pitch competition for a grand prize of $100,000 as a grant, and there's also 3 other prizes. I think it's $25,000 and $75,000.
Wow! So how much time are you spending practicing your pitch and your presentation right now?
Yeah.
Put a lot of time into this right now, huh?
Yes.
So now this program matches employers with employees, based on the dating site algorithms that pair the man and a woman up in a relationship. 1,000 users involved so far. Need more employers to sign on board, specializing right now mostly in health and IT, but it's open to any type of employer out there. Now talk to us about why you think, the company's culture and the candidates who they employ, why matching that is just so important in terms of business longevity.
So right now, the average turnaround time for employee is 2 years. And that's pretty low, especially compared to historical averages. And the main reason for that right now is because a lot of employees are not happy where they work. They're just working there because it was the only thing they could get, or it was an easy option to get at the time. And the other problem with it is when you actually go to apply for a job on, say, CareerBuilder or Monster, the average internal recruiter only looks at your resume for 7 seconds. Wow. And there's a reason for that. It's because they're literally swimming in paperwork after a while, because say you put up a posting for just something simple, like say a front desk receptionist.
Right.
You might get 500 responses in a day and have to look through all of them and see who is not only qualified, but then you're also going to have to see who would be a good match to your company's culture. That presents a problem when you've got a boatload of candidates and no real way of screening them. So with Monocle, we really take away those problems, and we can not only provide a smaller pool of better qualified candidates, but they're also going to be qualified based on the culture of the company compared to the person's personality.
From an employee perspective, when they go and sign up, can they create a resume on the site, or is it a situation where they upload the file to the site? And what type of training or resources do you or will you offer to employees with just regard to job seeking skills?
So as far as their resume, technically they don't need one with Monocle, though we do recommend it, and they would just upload it during their sign-up process or on their profile. But it'll also give you a chance to write a short bio of yourself, which would be instead of a cover letter. And then obviously our algorithm takes away a lot of the need to get creative and stand out, because instead of being 1 in 500 or 1 in 1,000, you're going to be 1 in 10 really qualified people.
What about training, though, for job seekers?
So as far as training, we don't really have training as far as like building resumes or anything like that. We will be rolling out a premium feature in the future where we'll actually edit the resumes for them. But in general, it's up to the company to actually interview the person, and we just make the initial connection.
Now, we're talking just a few moments ago about turnover, and you're saying the average job person is with a business for about 2 years. I'll talk with this about people and say that, I think just our culture is shifting to where more and more people just want to have a bunch of different jobs in their careers. And you believe, though, that you can still pair people up to have those 30 and 40 year careers that, people had, in the baby boomer generation?
Maybe not 30 or 40 years, and to a certain extent, the newer generations are definitely more fluid in wanting more than one career over their lifetime. But as far as As far as matching them together correctly, yes, I do believe that we can improve that, because not only are you going to have a more productive employee if they're happy, it's going to make a much happier company if they're more productive as well. They will likely stay longer if it's a better match.
How can our listeners sign up and experience the success of Monocle for themselves and your business firsthand?
Just go to monocle.com. That's MONIKL. And you could explore our website and then click sign up in the top right hand corner, and it's a very easy sign up, 10 to 15 minutes.
And again, free for job seekers. Employers can reach out to you or sign up on the site. Right now you're heavy in IT and health services, but it's open to any employer of any category though, correct?
Correct.
All right, monocle.com, MONIKL, monocle.com, or Zach at monocle.com for more information if you'd like to talk to him directly, ZACH, Zach at monocle.com. Again, founder and CEO of the company, the ultimate career matchmaker. So Zach, good job. Thank you so much for being on the program.
Thank you. Have a good one.
And you can learn more about us at thatbusinessnetwork.com, where we'd love to hear about your business or your idea. At tbsinterview.com, we'll get you onto the program. We've got a scheduling system over there at tbsinterview.com. New episodes air weekday mornings, 7 a.m. on thatbusinessnetwork.com Eastern Standard Time. Please connect with us on social media at facebook.com/thatbusinessshow. You'll find us on Twitter at thatbizshow. And please subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can find that easily. Thatyoutubechannel.com will redirect you over to our YouTube channel. And new episodes updated each and every Friday or Saturday at the end of the week after we air all of the new episodes on iTunes and on YouTube. You've been listening to That Business Show 2.0 with your host, Jamie Maloney, where business becomes show business.